Well, good morning. As the sign says behind me, welcome to Selby. It is July the 14th. The heatwave has broken, which means it'll be a little bit cooler for me to do today's 3 Piddly stations. We're at the East Riding of Yorkshire today, as we do through Piddly stations between Selby and Hull. Let's see if we can do them. They're going to be iffy. Welcome back to visiting Piddly stations. So good morning, welcome to the East Riding of Yorkshire, where today it's a bit of an early start to get here because we're doing 3 Piddly stations between here and Hull, and this first one is a little bit awkward to get to. So when we get down there, this is the one where I've got the longest time down there. The others I've got 15 minutes, the other I've got like 20 odd minutes. But the next station, the next Piddly station we're going to visit, we'll have about an hour and 10 minutes there. And we'll explain the timetable and why I've had to come this early to do this Piddly station. Transparent line behind me. So yeah, a lot of these Piddly stations on this line have a very irregular service. So this station we're going to today has most of its calls at peak times, and for me to be able to visit it today, I've had to come here dead early to then spend an hour and a bit there and then come back to have my breakfast to do the next 2 Piddly stations. So the first Piddly station we're doing today is Wressle. I had to think of it because it's Hessel and Wressle, but we're going to do Wressle. Let's go and visit Wressle.
Broomfleet, Selby, Hessel and Hull.
Good morning, welcome to Piddly station number 1 of the day, Wressle, not Hessel, Wressle. That's weird, look at that. So the level crossing's open and it's got a green signal. Interesting, right, yeah, welcome to Piddly station number 1. We are one stop down towards Hull from Selby, and that was the 8:11 departure from here back towards Hull. I've noticed my trains are a tad delayed, so it's delayed, so I've got about an hour and 10 minutes here at Wressle's. Yeah, what do you think of it? It's a lovely little station. Quiet, very quiet, I like it. Right, I have seen the timetable. There's always travel on that side. I want to be back on that side because I'm going back towards Selby for breakfast before carrying on with number 2. But yeah, Wressle. Right, let's go and have a look at the timetable. So of course, Northern operated, we are here. So there's Selby, where we got on. One stop down the line. That one also stopped at Eastrington, which I cannot do today. It's impossible. So we'll do that another day, but we'll be doing Broomfleet and Saltmarshe later on. But Wressle, one stop to the east of Selby. Right, timetables, like I say, this was a bit of an iffy one to do. That's why I've had to come this morning to do it. We'll see why. Right, so let's... So Monday to Friday, you've got a very early one. That's towards York. So we got on, where are we? So this in fact is the first train of the day. It's a Saturday only, 2 minutes earlier, but Saturday, so Monday to Friday, 8:11. Your next train and back towards Hull is until 17:22 and 2020. Going then back towards Selby and York. Well, the first one's 6:18. That's what we catch in the 9:17. Running a tad late, that's fine. 13:18. So we could, there was nothing really to get me here to get that. And after that, 19:18. So in for the 7 calls Monday to Friday and Saturday. 7 calls Monday to Saturday, with only 3 towards Hull and 4 towards York. But like I say, I've had to come early so I can So it only gives me an hour or so because we got off the 8:11, getting back on the 9:17. Nothing on a Sunday. I think that's the going pattern here on this episode. So yes, 7 trains called here. Like I say, very irregular. If you want to spend a few hours here, maybe I know there's a castle over there. We're going to have a quick look at that. But 7 trains a day called here at Wressle. Shall we go look at this castle first? Because I'll go back on that side, have my breakfast. Let's go and have a look at Wressle Castle. Right, I've just been talking to a local. He's told me to come down here and I should get a better view of it. And he says it's not open. It was open June the 29th, he said, for an open day. And this is it, Wressle Castle. Right, yeah, lovely board here. It is a privately owned castle. He was telling me, the local chap, very friendly, how it's only open a few days a year, and they make a big thing of it here in the village for it, which is fantastic. They said there was a reenactment last year to get the village fete out and about, but it's privately owned, so we can't go any closer than this. But you know what, it's not a bad view at all, is it? So there you go. If keep your eye on Wressle Castle open days. Obviously it's not open at 8:20 in the morning on a Monday, but it has been open recently, so have a look if you like your oldie worldy castles like I do. Right, back to the station. Nice totem, by the way, the gate, and the train coming, so barriers will go down in a second. I can see the headlights on its way. Doesn't stop this one though. But yeah, nice little totem. Wressle. Woo! TPE going there to Liverpool, flying through Wressle. I've got to think Wressle. Right, we have onwards travel information posters. No, I did actually look at what the bus options today, but yeah, Wressle is the town here, the castle. Nothing. There's a couple of taxis if you need them, but nothing. There's no buses, nothing at all. I think there's nothing either on the main road, the whole main road. So that's why it was a little bit awkward to do the station today, because I didn't want to be stuck here for hours on end. So yeah, no buses. Taxis are available, ring in advance, but no buses. Right, shall we do some passenger numbers? Quickie ticky. So 948 passengers used Wressle last year. Quite piddly. Not the piddliest, but quite piddly for this part of the world. And of those 948 passengers, there was people who bought, or one person, whatever you want to call them, bought tickets to, there was like London, Manchester, Leeds, York, whatever. But 2 people bought tickets to or from Wressle, to or from Glossop. So yeah, someone from Glossop, 2 people from Glossop bought tickets to or from Wressle. Interesting. Okay, that's your lot. Wressle. So some sun's coming out now, fantastic. That's what we need to see. So that's it. The 9:17 is running a tad late. Due at about 9:22. That's going to eat into my breakfast spoons at Selby time. I have got some substance with me. I might have to crack into that now and forget to go to spoons. But yeah, we're going to get on the 9:17, running a bit late, back to Selby to bounce back then to our next Piddly station. People getting on. So no one got off with me this morning off that. What feels like an age ago now, 8:17. This train's a bit delayed, signalling problems around between Bridlington and Hull. About 20 minutes late. It's not a problem, it means I can't get my breakfast at Spoons in Selby. But there's 2 people getting on. Right, in comes the 155 to pick me up to Selby, but I'll pick you back up at Brough. Welcome to oh, anyway, sorry. Right, so this one's going to upset some cartographers. So this next Piddly station isn't actually between Selby and Hull. It branches off just near Gilberdyke. So, but I thought to myself, we've only got 15 minutes there. We went to Saltmarshe, that's our next Piddly station. So I thought, why not put it in this episode? We've only got 15 minutes, and then we've got to go back to our last Piddly station of this episode, and we'll wrap it up there. So let's hot-foot it to the other side to get the 11:07 service to Doncaster, which will drop us off at Saltmarshe. Piddly station number 2, and I was the only one to get off and no one got on. We haven't got a lot of time. I have to go on the other side. We'll do onwards travel here and then we'll do everything else on this side. Right, so onwards travel, welcome to, I know it's not on the whole Selby line, but I'm going to group it in because we've got only, like I say, about 14 minutes here and I need to get on the other side. So we are peeled off just after Gilberdyke, so obviously Doncaster line. So we're not on the whole Selby, but I just thought I'll put it in here because it is Piddly, and onwards travel, we're going to go straight in for that. Here's the poster. So here we go, Saltmarshe Station. Nothing, no frequent local buses. You've got your taxis, but no onwards travel available here at Saltmarshe. And I don't know why it's even called Saltmarshe. I want it's just to do with the area. So there's a timetable over here, but there's a timetable over there. I wonder if this is just, yes, so this is the Hull to Sheffield way, so we'll do it quickly. So where are we? So we've got just a 5:45, 7:15, 9:20, 11:20. We've just jumped off that. 13:20, 15:21, 17, 18, 19. So there's quite a regular service here. Oh, the barriers are going down. Oh, that's not for me, or I'm screwed. Nothing on a Sunday, but it's quite. How much have we got then? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 services towards Donny from Saltmarshe. That's not bad for a Piddly station, is it? Right, let's go and see what's coming through now. But yeah, 9 services call here. That's impressive. Right, there's a train coming through. I'd imagine that's... Please say it's not mine, or I'm in trouble. Let's find out, eh? Right, it's going to come steaming through behind me, so hopefully them barriers will raise for me to run over. Passenger numbers wise, 1,180 people used Saltmarshe last year, with the quickest ticketing destination being Warwick. There you go, 1,180. I can see some lights. Please come through so I can run over. Oh, I am in trouble. Right, let's see if these barriers go up, or I am stuck here for a few more. They're going up. Nice totem, by the way. Right, there's a ticket machine here. There's one thing, but let's just get over to the other side. Or, oh, look, nice, lovely totem. More fields of wheat. We've seen so much fields of wheat, haven't we? We've done a lot of Lincolnshire recently and the Anglia. And more fields of wheat here in Saltmarshe. Good news, I'm on the other side, so I'm not going to be stranded on the Donny side, because I need to go now to get this train, which will take us to the next Piddly station. Let's just have a look at the timetables. I'm very impressed. 9 services a day towards Donny. How many towards Hull? Let's have a look. Okay, right, here we go. Poster, Sheffield towards Hull. Right, where are we? So, Saltmarshe, you've got 1, we'll count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 towards Hull. Interesting. On a Sunday, nothing. So that's it. So we've got, we say 7 towards Hull and 9 towards Sheffield. So we are getting on. We're getting on the 11:37, which is going to take us to our next Piddly station of Broomfleet, and that's going to take us there, and then we'll end the episode at Broomfleet. Flying visit to Saltmarshe. You know what? I didn't actually realise it had more services towards Sheffield than it did towards Hull. 9 that side, 7 this side. But more importantly, our next station again is Piddly, Broomfleet, and this train calls there. There, that's your lot for Saltmarshe. There's nothing here. It's the reason we do Piddly. There's nothing here. There's just fields of wheat, flat, windmills. I love it. Right, okay. Next train is, like I say, 11:37. It's on time, I've checked. That'll take us to our final Piddly station of the day on this episode. I've got about 22 minutes there, and that will be your lot from the East Riding of Yorkshire. I think we still are here in Saltmarshe. Okay, 11:37 service to Broomfleet for our third and final Piddly station. Someone got on the piddliest station of the day. Now, first of all, I needed to apologise. I've done a Harden Bridge again. I've got the stats incorrect. Not by much, but incorrect for the wonderful Wressle. Did I claim 849? Did I? No, it was actually 948, because this is the piddliest of all three today. We've got about 20 minutes here now to discover, so we'll go on the other side. There's a signal box, which I think is still operational. Well, I've got the usual bit more time to do it than down in Saltmarshe. But yeah, I got the stats wrong for Wressle. Do apologise. I think I said 849, but it was 948. This is 8. In fact, let me just check. Oh my word, what am I doing here? Amateur. Right, 894 is how many people used the piddliest station of this episode here at Broomfleet. So I do apologise. I will have obviously dubbed over it and called myself an idiot like I did on the last one. But yeah, Broomfleet, we are, like I say, 20 minutes now. Let's just, I don't think there's, it's quite a long platform, this, isn't it? A little tiny shelter on this side and on the other side. But it is this line's piddliest station. There's your shelter. That's it. Oh, level crossing's going down again. And I think we'll be okay. Let's just see what we can find, and then we'll get a money shot of a train. Ooh, signal box. Right, we've got, before this train flies over the level crossing, we've got onwards travel and timetabling. So onwards travel, boom! Again, just as we all know at Piddly's, there's nothing. No frequent services nearby. The village is over a 10-minute walk as well, but there's absolutely nothing here. Onward travel at Broomfleet. Timetabling wise, well, 1, 2, 3, just got off that one. 4. That's your lot, is it? 4 trains a day, am I right? Double check that. 1. We'll count that as 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. 4 trains a day towards Hull. And then hopefully I can see the timetable for the Sheffield end on this side. And on a Sunday, I believe, well, there's nothing now, but I believe that in the timetable recast that's due to happen December 25 for the East Coast Main Line, Broomfleet could actually get a Sunday service. The timetables have been pulled now, so you can't check it. But according to Wiki, there will be trains serving Broomfleet on a Sunday. Anyway, let's get this train going over the level crossing, eh? And there we go, that was the Sheffield to Scarborough as the barriers raise here at Broomfleet. I'll get to the other side because, like I say, got about 15 minutes here now and I don't want to be panicked. But the signal box is still here. Hello, signal there. So that's nice to see, isn't it? And right, let's get on the other side. I think it's still in use. Is it? Yeah. Oh, it's got a DPD Royal Mail and an Every box. Ooh. This is it now. This is the last service we'll catch. So we've done the timetable on the other side. What we say, 4. Right, here we go. Right, Broomfleet, there, so we've got 1703. We're catching the 1212, makes it 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 towards Doncaster. Which means, all in all, 9 trains a day call here. We're going to say 4 on the Hull side, 5 on the Sheffield. Nothing on a Sunday, potentially from December, when this East Coast Main Line timetable recast I have read on Wikipedia. Whether it'll happen, I do not know. But this is the line's Piddly Station. Sorry about the earlier stats, I was wrong. But Broomfleet is the piddliest station on this episode and on the line between Selby and Hull. And you can see why. Impressive though. So that's your lot for this episode of visiting Piddly Stations. We've done 3 today. Like I say, I did sell it as the whole Selby Line, so I do apologise about Saltmarshe. But I thought I'd just throw that one in because it's nearby. Yes, it's on the Doncaster to Hull line, but it's literally just down the corner from these two. So, like I say, we did Wressle this morning. Then we're, of course, Saltmarshe, and then we're ending here at Broomfleet. And I've got to say, all three are beautiful. I love it. It's very quiet here at Broomfleet, except for some yapping dogs over there. Shh. There's a yapping dog at Wressle. Oh my word, he was a yapper. But people use them. I mean, we've seen people get on at Wressle with me earlier. Someone got on that service as I got off it. But this is the Piddly Station of the line. But people are using it. I think that the person at Wressle, I think, even had a ticket to Edinburgh, I think. So we'll keep that eye out on station stats, all courtesy of railwaydata.co.uk. Link on the screen. Diolch yn fawr, Daniel, as always. And that's it for this episode. I'm going to go now and try and do another one on a different line and a different episode. That doesn't count on this one. So, until that one, from a very quiet Broomfleet and the Selby to Hull line, ta-da.